Thanks, everyone. I'll start with the first question, and then we'll go to in the room. Ajla, congratulations, making it through to the next round. How are you feeling right now?
Yeah, I'm really happy to be through. That was incredibly tough. I played her last year in, I think, Beijing, and I kind of knew what I needed to do coming in, but I thought she played a lot better. And I feel like I had to really kind of lift my game and just fight really hard, which I did. So I was really fortunate to snag the second set and get a really good start in the third, but really, really relieved because, yeah, I really wanted to win that one.
Ali, congratulations. 5 days ago you had to retire from a match and now you're winning. I just want to ask exactly what happened in Adelaide and how you managed to get back on the court for the AO.
Yeah, I just hit a serve in that third game against Maya, and my pec, I got this really sharp sensation, and it just really scared me, and it felt really bad. And then I hit a few slow ones after that, I think, to play 2 more points, and it was still bothering me, and it just felt like if I kept going, I could do something really bad. I didn't really have an idea what I exactly did, but it just didn't feel good, and obviously, in the moment, I will admit, I was pretty scared even if I'd play here. But then when I came here and, the Tennis Australia medical staff, like Dirk and Kev really, took their time with me prior to my first round. And we did a lot of rehab, a lot of time on the table, and just took really great care on court of, not serving as much and just seeing how it feels. Luckily on my ground strokes, it didn't bother me right away, so that was really great to know. But I was a bit nervous about my serving, and I probably wasn't going for my usual pace today, but it was still fast enough to make it, competitive, and she wasn't hurting me so much off the second serves or even first serves. So yeah, and I felt good out there. So yeah, to be fair, I really don't know exactly now what happened in Adelaide. Like, it happened, but I took great care of it, and I'm pretty fortunate that going into the second round, I'll see how I'll pull up tomorrow, but I'm confident.
Just a bit of a follow-up on that, Ajla. I guess, is this something you're going to have to manage throughout the whole tournament? And, you got through 3 sets today. How confident are you that you can still hit your best, get to your range and all those sorts of things as the tournament progresses while dealing with it? Yeah,
like tomorrow, definitely, serving's not really going to be so important. But it's definitely, top of the list of having to take care of. And in a way, it's good because, I didn't even think about my knee. At one point, Dirk was like, by the way, how's your knee been? And I'm like, you know what? It's great. It took my mind off it. And sometimes you need that. But it's definitely, just something we're going to have to take care of it. And even moving forward in this year, I've had it also last year. So whenever you have a bit of a recurring injury like that, it's not great. It just makes us, change up the program and think what we can do moving forward, that we minimize that happening.
You really had to dig deep, I guess, in that second and third set. What does a victory like that do to your confidence? Obviously, playing in front of a packed crowd. Like, what does that sort of do for you?
It's huge because I think wins here and AO and on big stadiums, really no matter the opponent, anyone in the main draw is a great, player. And I really thought I had to play well today, and I did. And especially when you're down and, I was pretty close to being out. But I just really took it 1 point at a time, which we've been working on. And really, I did anything my coach kind of asked of me. I tried to execute the game plan, and I had to also adjust during the game because sometimes it wasn't really working what we came into, because she was responding really well to certain things we agreed on. So yeah, it really feels great to win here. Like just setting up your year, I think it's really big.
Hi, Ajla. A few weeks ago, it was reported that Serena Williams put herself back into the anti-doping protocol, and so I was she hasn't said she's coming back, but people were wondering why, and I'm just curious for you as the last person to beat her, what you thought of that when you heard the news, and what you would make of a potential Serena comeback.
I think it's great if she comes back. We definitely miss her. I do hope I'm in a way that I stay the last one just because it's cool. But maybe it's for doubles. Who knows? I think we'll have to wait and see. But either way, I think it's a win-win. If she comes back, it's going to be great to see her. And if she doesn't, I'll still be the last one.
Just some thoughts on your next up opponent, and also just how far do you feel like you can go in Australia? I know injuries have sort of gotten in the way of you in the past, but do you feel like this is a year you can maybe make a nice run?
Well, I'm assuming I play Ruse because I saw her watching the match and early in the first set. I don't look at the draw, and I was like, why is she watching this? She's not like a friend that would come out to that extent. And I was like, maybe she's friends with the other girl. But then I was like, oh my God, maybe she's scouting. So it got me thinking. I was like, oh God, I don't want to think about this now. So it is her. Okay. I don't think I played her maybe 2 years ago, but it's a great opportunity for me to get another match. She's playing really well. I did watch her in Brisbane. She's already racked up quite a few wins this year. But I think this year sky's the limit, right? I don't know, I'm here. I'm against a lot of odds. Like, I think I'm in a position where I feel like I could beat good players. So I think out of all the years since my knee, I think this is the best I felt. So I think the best for me is not to put pressure on anything, but at the same time, I really do go out there believing, which is key. If you don't believe, you have no business being here.
Just another one on the crowd. Obviously, we've had some, there's been some record numbers here at the AO this year in terms of attendance. I guess, obviously playing on one of the courts, which has been synonymous to, crowd interaction and everything like that. Is the atmosphere, is the difference noticeable in the atmosphere? Like, has it sounded louder, playing on there? Or, is it always just one of those times that when you go into JCA, you're going to get a big crowd?
Yeah, it's kind of a given, that it's going to be packed. And I also think having the first slot at 5 is better than the second one, because sometimes people, either go grab a bite to eat or something, so it's slower. But from the first point, it was pretty packed. And I will say I'm pretty tame, and I don't interact too much with the crowd. But in that second set, they really helped me out. And I knew that if I snagged that second set, I could get them involved a bit, and they loved that. But look, it's the 1 month where we are going to get a crowd like nowhere else. So I really am thrilled whenever I see my name on that court.
Isla, I wanted to ask you about the interview series you did over the summer, Love Isla. I thought you did a really great job. I thought you had great chemistry with the players. It was really easy conversation. Obviously, you want to play for a very long time, and I'm just curious what your takeaway from that experience was and what you make of potential future opportunities in media, interviewing players, things like that.
Oh my God, thank you. That's coming from someone that knows their stuff. So I'm going to take that. It was really fun. I really wanted to see, I like being on the other side, being always on this side. I really enjoy asking the questions, and I think that when you interview fellow players, they're a bit maybe more comfortable with another player, especially if you have some chemistry or friendly, and you can get a bit more out of them. You're not out there to. It's I wanted to kind of do it imagine we're at a coffee shop and we're just having a normal conversation. I think it can bring out our personalities that people don't see. And I thought it was really fun. I would love to do more. Obviously, I don't know. I think people thought I might be retiring soon when I started doing a bit of that, because a few people came up to me and were like, are you so I was like, no. This still got my day job. But I just feel like it's fun to just try new things and still connected to tennis. So yeah, I will hopefully do more of that. But as long as I'm healthy and enjoying tennis, I really hope my there's still a few good years left in me.
Great. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.